Good afternoon, everyone. The family of former Buffalo Bills star running back and Hall of Famer O.J. Simpson announced his death this morning on social media. The polarizing figure, especially in his retirement, was 76.
Simpson's death comes after his family announced in February he was entering hospice care after a battle with prostate cancer. News 4's Don Postles led the coverage during one of the most infamous moments in recent history. Don.
Dave and Jordan, O.J. Simpson was one of the greatest running backs to ever play in the NFL and a superhero to Bills fans around here. But all that fame was eclipsed by his infamy off the field. Accused of killing his former wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, News 4 sent me to L.A. 30 years ago to cover her funeral and the arrest of O.J. O.J.'s fame and infamy spanned across decades. He was a star running back at USC and won the Heisman Trophy in 1968. Nicknamed the Juice, he played 11 seasons in the NFL, first with the Buffalo Bills and then the 49ers. After hanging up his cleats, he launched a successful career as a sports broadcaster, movie star, and ad pitchman. But in June 1994, millions watched police chase Simpson in his white Bronco on LA's freeways. His ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman, were found stabbed to death. Simpson was accused of their murders. Alan Dershowitz was part of the star legal team.
There was overwhelming evidence that might suggest that he did it, and then there was one piece of evidence that was tampered with.
With cameras in the courtroom, the Simpson trial became a global television event.
And of course, the infamous moment was the day he tried on the glove, and that the glove did not fit.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
A jury found him not guilty.
I remember when the verdict came out and the street split. There were black citizens on one side and white on the other, and people were seeing justice through different eyes.
But in a civil lawsuit from the victims' families, Simpson was found liable in order to pay millions in damages. More than a decade later, his book, titled If I Did It, made headlines. A 2007 robbery and kidnapping over sports memorabilia in Las Vegas landed him in prison. His family says O.J. was surrounded by his children and grandchildren when he died. O.J. Simpson was 76 years old. He died from cancer. Funeral arrangements have not been announced yet. Dave and Jordan?